Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is April 19th, 2021. I want to talk about Scottie Pippen's elder son, Antron Pippen, his eldest son. Passed away at the age of 33 yesterday from chronic asthma, according to Scottie Pippen himself. He died at the age of 33, Scottie Pippen's oldest son. Before we start, just want to make sure that the audio is good so that way we can get started. So thanks everybody for joining us today. And this man's death is absolutely connected to the documentary The Last Dance, which aired last year on April 19th. Today is the 1 year anniversary since the first episode. Okay, thanks a lot everybody. So not only was he 33, of course, Scottie Pippen wore number 33 as a player. But then he dies on the anniversary of the first episode of The Last Dance. The first episode aired on April 19th, 2020. He dies. Actually, he died yesterday on the 18th, but the news was announced today on the 1 year anniversary. Unbelievable stuff. It says here that Chicago Bulls legend Scottie Pippen's son Antron has died at 33. The Basketball Hall of Famer announced the news on an Instagram post on Monday. Pippen talked about their love for the game of basketball, as well as his son's battle with chronic asthma. So let's take a look at this. So even though he died yesterday, Scottie Pippen posted the news today on Monday, on a day with 64 and 44 numerology. And of course, most of you that are not new here know all about the dates with 44 and 64 day numerology. We always get suspicious deaths in the headlines. He actually died yesterday on April 18th, 18/4, like 184. And notice Scottie Pippen is 184. And his son dies on 18/4. And like we said, he dies. The news comes on the 1 year anniversary since the first episode of The Last Dance. But this is the kicker here. The last episode aired on May 18th of last year, of 2020. And from that day to today's date, the date of the announcement, is 337 days. And that's the 68th prime number. That's the 68th prime number. Notice Scottie Pippen is 68. Antron Pippen is 68. And of course, the name of the documentary is also 68. And 68 also connects to the Chicago Bulls, the team that Scottie Pippen was remembered for, the team that was covered in that documentary. Basketball is also 68. And like the article mentioned, Scottie Pippen talked about his love for the game of basketball, because this is the basketball ritual. This is all connected to that documentary. Championship is also 68. And of course, the Bulls won 6 championships, right? So 337 days since the last episode, we get the news of his son's death, the 68th prime. The day he died was yesterday on April 18th. That's the day leaving 257 days left in the year. Blood sacrifices 257. Scottie Pippen also sums to 67. And Pippen, the surname Pippen, sums to 86. Just like blood sacrifice. But the biggest mockery out of all this is that he died at the age of 33, like how his dad wore the number 33 as a player. That has to be the most blatant stuff I've ever seen. His son dies at the age of 33. I mean, when you think about Scottie Pippen, the number 33 is attached to it. Just like how you think about Michael Jordan, the number 23 is attached to it, right? Yeah, but this is all connected to that documentary, The Last Dance. I mean, today is the 1 year anniversary since the first episode. What an unbelievable synchronicity. On 18/4, his son dies at 33. But notice the Pippen, the surname Pippen, is 86. Just like blood sacrifice. So the news of his death was reported on the day with 64 and 44 numerology. So rest in peace, Mr. Antron Pippen. Your dad definitely loved basketball more than he did you. That's for sure. But thanks, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Monday.